They say that in the Air Force, the chicken's mighty fun. Watch out off the table and steal the
Was it good?
fun.
They know how to do something.
Come on up here.
I'm coming.
Oh.
Space.
Hello.
Would you like a flag? How you doing?
How are you all today?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning? All right.
And then I'm driving
Thank
down.
What a beautiful day.
Gosh.
Trade.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I.
Morning.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
Bye. Good job.
I want to thank all of the people and all of the organizations who have helped me organize this parade. I tell you what, if I were to try to name you all, we'd be here all day. So suffice it to say that our veterans are being honored by Ellicott City and Howard County by the finest group of people I have been associated with in a long time. So thank you all for making this thing happen. You're welcome. I will now present to you our soloist who will perform our national anthem. Vance Blakely is the second vice commander of the Ellicott City American Legion Post 156. He's a Vietnam-era veteran and was selected for U.S. Department of State duty, where he has served overseas in a number of embassies across the world. His last overseas post was the American Embassy in Kabul, where he served as the attaché for communications from 2005-2006. He has received numerous awards to include the Presidential Service Badge and the State Department's Career Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vance Blakely will now sing our national anthem.
Hey.
Freeze that. Fellas. Freeze that.
Veterans, hut, hand, hunt! Freeze and horn!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave truth through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
you have heard of the poem in Flanders Fields, probably the most famous poem to come out of World War I. Today, Oakland Mills High School student Henry Argueta will refresh our memories of it. Henry is an honor student and a cadet commander of the Air Force Junior ROTC unit at Oakland Mills. Henry.
In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below, we are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Field. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours, to hold it high, if you break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Field. Thank you very much.
To honor our fallen veterans, let us all bow our heads for a moment of silence. Thank you. We will now hear taps. Veterans, present form. It's now my honor and privilege to introduce our next guest speaker, a man who really needs no introduction here in Ellicott City, our County Executive, Alan Kittleman.
Wow, this is the second year, and this is a lot bigger than last year, folks. Thank you so much for coming out. I think this year is even more important than last year. I mean, last year we were going to walk down Main Street and down the hill, and it was good, but now it was special. And it was special that we also got to walk through West End. And West End is just as much a part of Main Street as down on the hill. So I think it's important that we continue to do this. Thank you, Commander. Thank you to everybody who's been a part of this. You know, our veterans are amazing people, and I want to make sure before I say anything else, I want to introduce two of our elected officials here today are veterans. We have Bob Flanagan, Delegate Bob Flanagan's here. And Councilman John Weinstein, he'll be talking second time. And of course, we also have Ellen Flynn Giles from our Board of Education. Thank you, Ellen, for being here too. But that's what's so great about this community. I mean, we all come together. It doesn't matter what party, it doesn't matter what your political philosophy is. Everybody cares about our community. Everybody cares about our veterans. You know, we had an election that was a little bit controversial a couple of nights ago, but you know what? We're a great country. And regardless of who you support or didn't support, we are going to come together and we are going to be united because we have people who have fought for us, who have risked their lives, some who have given the ultimate sacrifice, so we can have the rights we have today. And we're not going to let that go away no matter who's our president, no matter who's our governor, no matter who's our county executive. We got to make sure that we're together as a country, together as a county, together as a community. And the days like today when we get to celebrate that and honor those who serve shows that this is never going to change. And so I just want everybody to know that we are going to continue to be the greatest country on earth because of the people who serve our country. Thank you for veterans. Thank you all very much.
Another gentleman who needs no introduction here, our county council member, Mr. John Weinstein.
Hey, John.
How's everybody doing this morning? It's not afternoon, I just wanted to check. Well, I am deeply honored to be here before you and to be in this space, this place that just a few short months ago underwent significant devastation. It's a testament to the community. There are folks here from the Ellicott City Partnership, and I look around the crowd, I see a lot of folks who have contributed time, energy, money, sweat, tears to help this area recover. And as Alan said, sort of an extra special that we're celebrating today on Veterans Day, yesterday, today, Veterans Weekend, because there's things tomorrow too, to do that. Yesterday, I started my day at Veterans Elementary School, the best named elementary school in Howard County. And it's been 9 years in a row that they've had a breakfast for veterans, the VFW folks who are sharing the backyard with the school, come every year for breakfast and are honored by the students, the children there, elementary school kids, to get a real sense of those who have served and who are the true heroes in our country. And then later in the day, I went to the other side of the spectrum to a senior community to honor veterans who served there, who served and who are living there. And a lot of World War II vets, and throughout that day I met people who fought and served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and both the Gulf Wars and every conflict you can imagine in between. And what I'm struck by is the fact that I was honored to serve, but I was lucky to serve in peacetime. What I was struck by is the fact that no matter when they served, our veterans share one common bond, and that is the purpose for which we serve. We serve to protect and defend this country, its people, and its ideals. And for that reason, it doesn't matter what veteran you look to, shake their hand, thank them for their service, because we all did it for you, for this country, and for everything it stands for. And for that, I am grateful to be a part of this group, this community. I am grateful to every one of you who have served our nation in such honorable way. And I could think of no better way of doing it on a beautiful day here in Ellicott City. So thank you all for what you've done.
Good, John.
Bob Flanagan, you want to say a couple words, please? Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thanks to all the veterans, and thanks to all of you who came out to honor the veterans. What a beautiful, beautiful day that we have. My 4+ years in the Navy, I mean, I just look back as there was no part of my life that I'm happier in thinking about, prouder of, gives me a better feeling. I know that for many people who go into the service, that they pay a price, a terrible price. People that we lose, and I know from my dad who served in World War II, which is probably what I know most about combat, and he didn't talk about it very much, but his son, when he talked, when he said anything, I listened. I know that there were those who went to war and came back with lots of very serious problems, and that's something that we need to be concerned about. We need, as a nation, we need to be focused on that. That is all part of what we do to honor veterans. To Veterans Elementary School and to the VFW, what a great partnership there is there. That I was there with John yesterday. All those lovely, lovely children honoring veterans, and in many cases their fathers or their uncle or their grandfather came out to be part of the ceremony. So this is a joyous day. I know we all feel a little beat up sometimes when we watch whatever you watch, the cable news or read the newspapers. I just say this, that those who have actually gone to combat, they dream of coming back to a community like this and living in a free world and a free community like this. So let's make whatever part of our world that we can influence as good as it can be and as free as it can be. Thank you very much.
Hey, Bob.
Well, that about wraps it up for us today. Please remember that Veterans Day is all about honoring those who put their lives on the line in service to our great country. Let us all thank our veterans. And since we're here, let's welcome back Main Street. I invite